Continue with the next session. This session is on sustainable industry with biotechnology. Sushil Dwivedi sir is not here, so our patron, Dr. A K Sharma sir, is going to take the session.
It is.
Yes,
am
sir.
I audible?
Yes, sir.
It is very difficult to take a session after such an energetic power pack session, because our teachers are adapted to that mode of life, and both topics are entirely different, in fact contrast to each other. Gautam Vishwas session was a power pack session. So all teachers went into that mode, were energetic, doing the work, experimenting, experiential learning. And my topic is somewhat different. I cannot make you do the work according to my instructions. So thank you, Gautam ji, once again. This session actually is had to be taken by the Sushil Dwivedi, but he is not here. So I thought I must take. And within a short time, we have tried to take this. So it's a very interesting topic, sustainable industry with biotechnology. So before I start, I'd like to quote few lines from the Atharvaveda. We have 4 Vedas. Out of the 4 Vedas, there is one Veda which is known as Atharvaveda. And in the Atharvaveda, there is one Prithvi Sukta. And the Prithvi Sukta gives just 6 factors that can sustain Earth. And out of these 6 factors, the first is Satyam Brahat, that is care for self and others. Second is Ritam Ugram, that is about the cosmic laws and rhythm of nature, which if crossed or disregarded, lead to the fierce form of the earth. You might have seen that when we are not following the cosmic laws, we are not going according to the nature. There are so many things. There are floods are there. There are total. There can be avalanches. There can be irregular temperature variation. Very hot, very cold. Third is about Diksha. Diksha is the dedication, maintaining the balance of nature, that we should be trained how to maintain the natural balance. Next is Tap, Tapa, Tap. That is that concentrated effort to maintain the balance of nature. And we have to maintain the mission of the Diksha. Diksha means dedication towards maintenance of balance. And tap is that we have to make certain efforts to maintain the balance of nature. Next is about the Brahma. Brahma is the adjective of dynamic knowledge, which has a neutral gender and is derived from the roots of Bhringa. So this is, in short, I have tried to say you that if you see the key concept of Vedic script, it is also related for maintaining and sustaining the environment. And as today we are dealing with the biotechnology, that how can it revolutionizing the sustainable industry? This topic is very long, and I mean you can talk on this. But I like to talk on certain issues that I think you will not get bored in that. I try to make that very flexible. So the first is the biotech offers solution for environmental challenges. Many environmental challenges are there, you know very well. And in the due course of discussion, we will discuss. But just to involve yourself, I like to ask my friends that please name one challenge You can use the chat box. You can say, you can unmute yourself. You can say. Now, name one challenge, one environmental challenge. So be quick, please. If you want to say it. Otherwise, you can also use the chat. Till now, I have not received any answer. Tell me about one environmental challenge. Am I audible? Okay, frequent flood. Thank you, Jaleja. Now it is coming waste management, less water level, drought, sustainable disposal. So thank you very much. If you see, sustainable industry practices minimum environmental impact, and merging biotech and sustainability create powerful challenges. So when we go through all these, there's one thing I'll take one by one, that biotechnology is playing a vital role in tackling all these environmental challenges uh, through innovative solutions. Now, some more are coming like sustainable agriculture. Thank you, Singh Saab. Very good. HYV seeds. Okay, I'll discuss about all these things that you are saying here. Plastics. I'll discuss. So the first and foremost is bio remediation. That is, if you see, sometime you might have seen that there is a lot of contamination in the environment. Maybe the heavy metal, maybe of spillage of petrol, maybe the spillage of the petrol products. So at that time, there are certain bacteria and fungi which used to break down the pollutants, and they make the surface free. Next, as one of my friend is saying about the agriculture, I'd like to add here that genetically modified plants that we used to say are GMO, they help in development of the crops that can withstand extreme weather condition, ensuring food safety despite the climate change. If you remember, maybe that some of you, not all, I don't say all, maybe that 1 or 2% may remember, after the 1962, the condition of the country was very bad, and wheat was not available. And at that time, the red wheat was served by the America, and that too during the war, Pakistan and India war, China, after China, Pakistan and India war. That's in between the 62 and 65. At that time, America has given us the red wheat, PL 180. And that wheat was given to us, and we have taken that wheat. But on the other hand, we have tried our best that we should be self-dependent, and it leads to the green revolution due course. That is another chapter. But anyhow, the genetic modification is still going on, and some interesting fact about the GMO I'll take later. There's one, particular uh, subsection is there on that. Next is about the biofuels. If you see biofuels, and you might have, seen about our minister, the very popular transport minister. Can you name any one of them? Name the transport minister. Very good roads are being made by him. Okay, Nitin Gadkari. So Nitin Gadkari repeatedly talks about two things. One is biodiesel, and second is bioethanol. And also, if you remember that some 2 or 3 months back, he has traveled by a car which is driven by hydrogen. And this particular car and that was driven by the hydrogen, was uh, checked by him also, because he was riding on that particular vehicle, and which was driven by this synthetic one. It is, sorry, not synthetic, hydrogen. Now biodiesel and bioethanol that we used to talk is, I'll take one or two examples. Biodiesel, as you know, it is derived from the jatropha, and jatropha used to go in the grow in the wasteland and having a lot of oils there. If you see the soybean and canola oils are used in USA, they used to mix it in the diesel. Also, the sugar beet concentrate is used to mix in the diesel. Palm oil also used to mix in diesel in Southeast Asia. So this is about the diesel. Second is about the petrol. And bioethanol, it is used as a Brazil, USA. In Brazil, it is taken from the sugar cane. In USA, it is taken from the corn. And as such, you know, as a biologist, I'm not taking much detail in that it is produced from the fermentation. There it is blended with the gasoline. So this is how the biofuels uh, are giving us a very good innovative example. Next is about, very interesting, is biodegradable plastics. Although, I mean, there are many scientists who used to say that we cannot say it as plastic. Hello? Bolo. Don't worry. So, biodegradable plastics, although there are several scientists who used to say that it is not plastic. Plastic, you cannot say it is a biodegradable plastic. So anyhow, but whatever we are using it in the name of biodegradable plastics that are prepared from the natural polymer, which decompose very easily and reduce plastic pollution. If you say nowadays paper, uh, waste, house waste, animal waste, sewage, sludge, slaughterhouse waste, hospital waste, old cloths, they are all used for this biodegradable plastics. Next is about the carbon sequestration. So actually GMO, genetically modified plants and algae, they enhance the carbon absorption and help climate change by capturing excess carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. So reduce carbon footprinting, that is being told in the first session by Mr. Singh. Now next is about waste to energy technology. That is, how can we convert waste to energy? Organic waste is converted to the bioenergy. Everybody knows. But still, very few use it. So we have to use it. And if you see, the one very good example of this is that we use this organic waste in the landfilling. If you come to Delhi, you will see that near Gazipur, big mountains of the this landfill or organic waste, also called waste, is mounting, creating a lot of problem. So this is about the how the biotechnology is playing a crucial role in tackling environmental challenge. Now I'm coming to the sustainable energy. Sustainable energy practices. I think, Suman, you are ahead of the discussion. So take the blame. Yes, yes. Sustainable energy practices. So I'll uh, give some points where necessary. I'll describe. The first is about the renewable energy adoption. That is, if you see, uh, nowadays the industries are shifting to solar, wind, and hydroelectric power to reduce the reliance on the fossil fuels. You might have seen nowadays we are making solar park, wind park, and if you go sometime, if you have time, if you go or you pass to Indore from the Bhopal, you will see a lot of, wind park is there. Famous wind park is there, and also you can get certain solar parks. Then second is circular economic models. Uh, we all know about reuse, recycling, minimum waste, and reducing resource depletion. So now, when we come to circular economic model, actually making companies are making such type of design that is very good for reuse, recycling, and causing minimum waste. Next is about the eco-friendly manufacturing. So eco-friendly manufacturing contains of biodegradable material and reducing emission by using the cleaner production methods. Next is about the sustainable supply chain. Sustainable supply chain is, it's a ethical sourcing of raw materials and optimizing logistics to lower the carbon footprints. I'll not discuss about the carbon footprints more, but in a line I can say that the total amount of carbon dioxide emitted by any person, directly or indirectly, is coming into the carbon footprints. So you can calculate. You can also give this activity to your children that what is your carbon footprints. Calculate the carbon footprints of all the students, and finally you can see that what is the difference in the carbon footprint of a child who is residing in a less privileged place and in a child who is residing in a more privileged place. Next is about green building. And there are many buildings are there which are known as a green building in Delhi. Whenever you come, you have time, you see there is a building where Terry is situated, Habitat Center. That's a very good example of green building and how they use the space as a energy efficient lighting, insulation, and ventilation. Next is carbon neutral initiative. Now companies are coming to the carbon neutral initiative through reforestation and carbon capture and sustainable investment. Now coming to next is the fusion of technology and sustainability. And this is again the very interesting uh, environment challenge. The how can we fusion, do the fusion of biotechnology and sustainability. Any friend who can say about this? How can we fuse between biotechnology and sustainability? Okay, no. भाई सो तो नहीं गए?
Oh, sir. We are here.
Suman,
Yes, sir.
are you
We are
there?
here. Yes, sir. We are here.
Okay, I thought you are there or not. Okay. Uh, Actually, my this session is not so interesting as the earlier sessions were there. So might be that you are getting bored. But these are the few things that everybody should know. We know also, I'm simply reminding you. So regenerative agriculture, you know very well that there are certain microbes, soil microbes, and let's say actually here I am talking with the biotech driven soil microbes and engineered crop. They improved the soil health, reduce chemical fertilizer dependence, and enhance the carbon sequestration. Next is uh, the bio-based material, biomanufacturing, sustainable production. That is, here you can see पहले वाला first, sustainable production. So in this, we are using bio-based material. Biotech replaces chemical processes with biological ones. That is, we are using biological-based material, algae-based packaging to fungal leather. Biotech is replacing resource-intensive material with biodegradable alternatives. And the recycling techniques also based on the enzyme, microbial waste treatment, so that they can break down the pollutant and can tackle the waste issues. Next is carbon capture and utilization. Genetically modified algae, genetically engineered algae and microbes, they are used to absorb carbon dioxide and convert it into the biofuel, a biomaterial, or sustainable food resources. And we have certain industries which are moving towards the bio-based production using microbes to create textile, pharmaceuticals, and fuels with minimum environmental impact. Now coming to the resource depletion. I'll not take much time on this because uh, Mr. Singh has said in detail about the resource depletion, about the deforestation, about the water scarcity, about the fossil fuel exhaustion, about the soil degradation. And one thing that was very much in the news is about the rare earth metal. Can anyone tell me why the how this rare earth metal were in the news recently? Anyone? Please be quick if you know. Anyone? Okay. There was a war. War means not exactly that war between India and Pakistan. It is the war, trade war between China and America. And the America had imposed a lot of restrictions on China, heavy taxation also. In turn, China has stopped rare earth metal supply to America. And their rare earth metal is lithium and cobalt.
Lithium. It was lithium, sir.
Eh?
It was lithium.
Lithium.
Yeah.
So lithium is very, very critical for many things, including batteries, conductors, semiconductors. So many things are there. So the production of this is not possible in America because it is only available in China. So that has created a lot of problem. So anyhow, so it's very interesting. As a biologist, you should know all these things also, which are very interesting and which makes a difference in the world trade. So next is about sustainable agriculture, feeding the world. So this is something very interesting. Uh, Genetically modified crops again and again is coming. So let us take one genetic modified crop. I'll take one or two examples, not much, because genetically modified crops itself is a very interesting session. I'll take the example of There are several. Their corn is genetically modified. Brinjal, BT cotton. They are very popular examples. I'll take the case of brinjal. Eating brinjal, there are many vegetarians are there. It is especially for Suman Joshi. Many vegetarians are there. And we used to take mota बैंगन हो थोड़ा अच्छा सा चमकदार हो. And the shine of this brinjal is from a fish scale, a gene which is responsible for the brightness of scales in fishes is being taken from fish and inserted in the brinjal so that the brinjal should be shiny.
Sir,
So,
sorry for interrupting, but I think BT brinjal has banned now in India. It is the first crop which we only India has produced the first genetically modified crop as brinjal, but brinjal is banned now in India.
अब
Cotton we
सुनते
are,
नहीं हो तो अब बीच
yes,
में
sir.
बोल रहे हो तो कैसे काम
Sorry.
चलेगा? There are many things who are banned, but they are carrying on. I'm giving you an example. I'm not saying that it is
Yes, sir.
it is going on, it is not going on. That is another thing. So there are ethical issues are there. That is, we are taking the brinjal, that brinjal, which is, I don't think it is vegetarian or non-vegetarian, but we are taking that. So this is one example. Another is corn. भुट्टा जो खाते हैं मोटे मोटे भुट्टे, वो जो उनके सीड होते हैं मोटे मोटे, अमेरिकन कॉर्न बोलते हैं, that is also GMO. So GMO, not from today. I remember when we were conducting a program in Pitampura. At that time, Mr. Singh was with us. At that time, there was also discussion about the GMO, whether it is
Yes, sir.
ethical or non-ethical, it is right or it is wrong. So, I mean, it is something relative to the debate. I don't
Sir,
go to that, but
sorry
still,
for it. Can
we
I
are
share one
carrying it.
thing? Can I share one thing, sir?
Please.
Please, thank you. Sir, आपने पुरानी याद दिलवा दी प्रीतमपुरा की. I think a little before that, I got an opportunity to be there to attend the conference on GMO in Pusa Institute, where MS Swaminathan ji also came there. और उस टाइम पे 3 दिन की कॉन्फ्रेंस थी और उसमें लंच में उन्होंने गोल्डन राइस के ऊपर बात हो रही थी और गोल्डन राइस वाज सर्व्ड इन द मेन्यू. द फर्स्ट डे व्हेन इट वाज सर्व्ड, nobody took it. And then I saw Swaminathan ji coming in and saying, and then following, मैं उनके साथ साथ पीछे पीछे आ रहा था, जल्दी जल्दी कुछ बात कर रहा था उनसे. तो एक बात हुई कि आप क्यों नहीं ले रहे हैं. वो कहते नहीं सर, ये जेनेटिकली मॉडिफाइड है, अभी डिस्कशंस हो रही हैं और पॉजिटिव्स नेगेटिव एथिक्स की बात आ रही है. So immediately I took the plate and said, okay, let me have first. If I survive, the experiment is okay. If I do not survive, do not eat it. That was what genetically modified crop खानी चाहिए, नहीं खानी चाहिए, लेनी चाहिए, नहीं लेनी चाहिए. तो वो मतलब पहले कुछ जो इंसान थे जिनमें स्वामीनाथन जी थे और पीछे पीछे मैं भी था, उनके 2 साइंटिस्ट थे, तो हम वो 3-4 लोग थे जिन्होंने स्टार्ट किया प्रोसेस लंच का. और मैं कहा ठीक है, मैं जिंदा हूँ, मैं खा रहा हूँ, देखो आज तक जिंदा हूँ.
It's very
थैंक
interesting.
यू.
So, anyhow, so Suman,
Yes, sir.
so don't take it in that way, ठीक है?
नहीं सर, एक्चुअली आई डोंट ईट ब्रिंजल. ब्रिंजल मैंने तो छोड़ा, बट ब्रिंजल आई वाज जस्ट डिस्कसिंग दैट यस, बिकॉज वी made actually BT brinjal the first crop, and now it is banned.
Now, I want to say one thing,
Yes, yes, sir.
that go to the market and see whether it is banned or not. Okay?
Okay,
You
sir.
will see yourself the
Ah.
answer. Anyhow, now the BT cotton is there. BT cotton, I'll take 1 minute for this only. BT cotton is very much, used in the market because the yield is increased by 20% and the insecticide reduced to 88%. So in that way, it is very good. So the next slide, please. Bioplastics, we have discussed this. Bioplastic. The future is biotech. So about this GMO, we have discussed about the golden rice, about the BT cotton. About the BT cotton, you have seen that uh, the there is a gene which is BT gene actually. BT means Bacillus thuringiensis. BT genes are there to produce the proteins and which are toxic to the insect pests. When the insect is feeding on them, they die. Next is about the golden rice. Golden rice actually now it is very popular. It is having beta carotene, which is a precursor of vitamin A, and it helps to uh, reduce the vitamin A deficiency in the regions we are suffering from the malnutrition. Next is about the soybean. Also, soybean is there. Soybean is herbicide resistant. That is, if you are using that genetically modified soybean, then the herbs cannot grow because it itself act as a herbicide. Next is there's a papaya. Papaya is there, and one papaya is there, virus resistant. If you see desi papaya, they are generally um, infected by the virus that is known as ring spot virus, and they dies. So this papaya is actually the original papaya is in the Hawaii. How in the Hawaii, what happens that this papaya ring spot virus has killed all the crops of this papaya. So there it was decided that we should engineer certain special type of papaya so that it can grow in this adverse condition. So whatever we have today is the resistant papaya. Next is drought tolerant maize. That is whatever maize we are using, American maize, corn, it is uh, very useful in those areas where water is not available, water scarcity area it used to grow. So these are the things, and now we come to future is biotech. So this is very interesting. You have seen a very brief discussion about this, where you have seen that what actually we are doing in this field. We are working in the bioethanol production. You might have seen that Nitin Gadkari example I have given. He some 3-4 years back he experimented on this bioethanol and then mix up this bioethanol in this petrol and experimented it in several area. And now probably some of you might be familiar that now we have whatever petrol we are using, it is having bioethanol. Next is about I had discussed about the bioplastics, that bioplastics are very good and they reduce the plastic pollution because they are uh, biodegradable. Next is we have discussed about the biodegradable metals, biodegradable solvents, bio-based surfactants, algae-based bioplastic, cellulose-based bioplastic, starch-based bioplastic, and so many things. And now, because of this, so many new startups is coming. So many new companies are coming. And sustainable sustainability is a very hot term. And about the whole session of sustainability was taken by Mr. Singh, the whole session. So I don't want to say you what is sustainability, but sustainability is a hot term, and we should tell our children what the sustainability is, and not in that way by inducing by critical thinking, the way Mr. Singh has already told you. But now it is a time that we should pray for the healthier planet, as he has said earlier, that what type of earth we are giving to our children. Because after 50 years, after 100 years, what will be there? I remember of my childhood that at that time the water was taken from the river or from the small canals. Straightway we used to go and we used to drink. Later on, when we were become 5, 6, 7 years old, we have seen that it was transported through pipes. And through pipes, we used to put our like this oak bolte the hum usko Hindi mein कि ऐसे oak लगाए और पी through our mouth we used to drink water. कोई चक्कर ही नहीं है. There was no RO, no bottle, nothing like this. Everybody used to state like this. Then we have seen the water is coming in the bottle. It is, but people are saying now RO is there, and now so many technology is used. एक मेरे पास भी रखा, मैं इसका पी रहा हूँ, alkaline water. I mean, different type of waters are there, and now when I used to see back to my childhood, I say, where has we grown? The question, the big question. Similarly, in other aspect, khana, you might have noticed that the one thing is missing, and that is the taste. The original taste is missing because of so much experimentation has been done with our vegetables, with our fruits, that original taste is not there. And Kanishka has written, that's why people now have more allergies to wheat, brinjal, papaya. They are modified genetically. It's very good. Actually, allergies, there are many reasons, but anyhow, this is a very good. You have raised your voice. So thank you very much, Kanishka. So these are the things that we have discussed, but one thing is there, the future is biotech. And say your children that they should judge themselves what they want for their future, because our future lies in their future. So thank you very much. I think this is enough for today, because this is, I told you, this is a very long thing to discuss, but it is very interesting. After a long gap, I am taking a session. So thank you. It's I don't think what type of thing you have perceived, but
No, sir.
tell your children to think of their own. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for this enriching session, and which informed us about the use of biotech, and which is offering actually eco-friendly solutions in various sectors, agriculture, energy, waste management and all. To present vote of thanks, may I now invite Monica Rai ma'am from BUB Vidyashram. Monica ma'am, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, please.
I'm sorry, my video is not working. So good evening, sir, and good evening, everyone. It is my honor and privilege to extend our heartfelt gratitude for today's insightful session on sustainable industry with biotechnology. And on behalf of Bhavan's family, I extend thank you, sir, for sharing valuable insights and enlightening us on how biotechnology can transform industries towards a more sustainable and eco-friendly future also, which is need of the hour also. So your deep knowledge and engaging presentation helped us understand not only the potential of biotech innovations, but also the urgent need to integrate sustainable practices into industrial development. The examples you shared, sir, were particularly thought-provoking and inspiring. Thank you so much, sir, for enriching us with your expertise. We are confident that the ideas you have shared today will encourage us to think critically and act responsibly in our respective fields. I also thank all the participants also for their active involvement and support in making this session a success. So once again, thank you so much, sir, for this wonderful session. And I just say a great day to everyone. Great day ahead.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So can we conclude by Shanti
Please,
Patsal?
please.
Yes.
शान्तिरन्तरिक्षः शान्तिः पृथिवी शान्तिरापः शान्तिः रोषधयः शान्तिः वनस्पतयः शान्ति विश्वदेवा ॐ शान्ति ब्रह्म शान्तिः सर्वशान्ति शान्तिरेव शान्तिः सामा शान्तिरेधि ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति
So may we leave, sir? Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.